What is going on, comic book community? Welcome back to an episode of Josh's Comics. In today's haul, we're going to take a look at my childhood, and maybe even your childhood too. I picked up a nice little batch of Justice League Adventures, Superman Adventures, and Justice League Unlimited comics off of the famous cartoons that we grew up loving and watching. So stay tuned to find out what issues I picked up on this next episode of Josh's Comics. Welcome back, everybody. First, let me just say I apologize. Last weekend I got hit, and not just a few days ago, but the following weekend I got hit with a very bad sinus infection. You can kind of still hear me a little bit congested. I am better, however, but apologize for not having a video last week. But we are definitely coming back with a good one. During my birthday weekend in February, I went up to 360 Comics' house, and I also stopped the Pope of Chilitown, who did the Vatican the first ever time. It was a great time. Check out that video we have. It was a nice little haul. While I was up there, Joe recently acquired a DC collection, and it had pretty much every single issue of Justice League Adventures, Justice League Unlimited, Superman Adventures, the Batman Adventures, etc., etc. And I grabbed a few. Surprisingly, I didn't grab everything. But I grabbed covers that stuck out to me, stuff that I wanted in the collection. And a lot of these books you're going to see, honestly, are not keys. Surprisingly, Justice League Unlimited, Justice League Adventures, along with Superman Adventures, tend not to have a whole lot of keys, which I'm very surprised. Actually, I think Justice League Adventures, the only key in it is the first issue, which is also amazing. Alex Ross cover art, or he drew, or he colored on that cover. But surprisingly, yeah, these books are not high value. But I will tell you this, they are a bit pricey because they're harder to find. The print runs are low, and they're books that you don't normally see. If you go to Pacific Comic Cons, maybe, but if you go to a local comic book shop, other than seeing the little few keys that are sprinkled through here, you probably will not find any of the run at all. But with that being said, let's jump into the haul. There's 3 books that were not part of the Adventures run, so we'll just get those out of the way. We'll start off with Supergirl issue number 60, and it's a few issues of these really cool background covers featuring the characters and their symbols. I don't know if it was a Pacific storyline or just a general cover for everyone. But Supergirl issue number 60, nice cover. Again, nothing too much. This book does have a little bit of value. Power Girl issue number 20. I can kind of see why. It's a cover by Sam Bassel, if I pronounce his last name right. It has a nice little bit of value to it. I got it for $1. And I will say, I think it does have a little bit of staining, possibly. So, nice little pickup for the PC. And the last book I picked up, he had a bunch of others, but I really wasn't interested. This one I thought was really cool. Action Comics 8 number 97. Featuring Lex Luthor in his war suit. Thought it was a pretty cool cover, so I said why not, pick it up for the collection. But moving on, now we're going to get into the adventures. Start off some Superman adventures. I grew up watching Batman, the animated series. And then you had Superman adventures, Batman and Robin adventures, Batman Beyond, Justice League Unlimited, Justice League Adventures, you name it, they had it. And I grew up in a great time as a kid to grow up and watch that. Coming home every day after school and watching the time slots for a half hour from like 4:30 to like 5. I think it was Batman from 4 to 4:30, Superman from 4:30 to 5 or something like that. But starting off, this is a cool little preview. Superman Adventures #1 special preview, Warner Brothers Store Edition. which is the first preview of the animated Avengers. Joe had issue 1, obviously. I didn't get it because I actually already have a copy or two of it. And I decided to leave it for somebody else. But I thought this was a nice little cool pickup. A preview of Superman Adventures. I said, why not? Nice little cover there. And of course, Paul Dini's name is on there. Moving on to some of the other books I picked up. Issue number 3 of Superman Adventures. Again, no key significance behind most of these. I will let you know if there is, but I got it solely because it's a Brainiac cover. Hearing things that we might see Brainiac in the future, but still a great cover. It's a great pickup there. Yeah, still have it. Moving on to issue number 9. I got this because I thought this was just a really great Lex Luthor cover. For the Superman Adventures, and we got casting, and it's gonna be interesting to see Lex on the big screen again. I don't know, man. I don't know. Obviously, it seems like he's gonna be about maybe the same age as Clark. We'll have to see what they decide to do. I kind of always liked the older Lex, but like not too older, but old enough. We'll have to see what happens, but still, nice little Lex Luthor cover there. Moving on, issue number 12, a very nice Lois Lane cover from Superman Adventures. Again, this is a great cover, one that I thought would look great in the PC. Happy to add it. Moving on, this cover I was surprised. I thought maybe had a little bit of value to it. Surprising it doesn't, but you saw this earlier in the beginning of the video. Superman Adventures issue number 25. Great cover of Batgirl and Superman in the Bat Signal. You will be seeing this book again. I will be probably featuring it in my my second Batman project, which is which I'm focusing on picking up books that have related covers to the Bat Signal, Gadgets, Cave, Batmobiles, you name it. So you'll be seeing us again eventually down the road. But that is just, I think that's a really great cover of those two. And the Bat Signal just makes it look so good. So I definitely needed that one. Moving on to Justice League Unlimited. This is the only copy that I actually picked up. I don't know why. Justice League Unlimited number 20 from 2026. Ladies first. I love my ladies of DC. You know that. You can see that through this haul and through all my other hauls. Ladies first. You have some of the big names on there. And yeah. Decided to pick it up, and a nice little cover, and happy to add this to the collection. Now we're going to get into the Justice League Adventures. Issue number 5. Great stereo cover. And what's funny is Joe actually had a copy of this in his dollar bins last year sometime. I missed out. Another collector picked him up while I was there before I can get to him. But he had this, and I was like, hey, I'm definitely going to take that. Great cover. And I think it's a throwback to, I want to say, Justice League 189 or 190, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. Still, great cover. This cover you also saw in the beginning. I thought this is a really cool cover. Justice League Adventures 29, split decisions, and it has our famous Justice League split up into the personalities. Batman and Superman together, Wonder Woman and Hawkwoman together, and Flash and Green Lantern together. And I believe in the back, yeah, Manhunter is by himself, it looks like. He doesn't have anybody he's splitting with. But great cover. I thought it was really cool. It reminds me of another Justice League, where the Justice League has a split personality, where it's like Batman and Penguin, and a few of the other rogues with our heroes. So I thought that was a really cool pickup. And the last book I picked up was Justice League Adventures issue number 34. And this reminds me of the beginning of the show when they have the logo and everything come out. It reminds me of the Justice League in the background walking. Great issue, and great cover. So yeah, that was it. Nice little small haul, you know. The Unlimited and the Adventures, you know, growing up and watching those, like I said, that was a part of my childhood, and I was really happy to add these. So shout out to Joe. I will say this: if you're coming to the next Bat Deck Comic Fest, which I believe is happening sometime in April, as we get closer, I will make an announcement about that. But I believe it's happening towards mid-April, late April. Joe has the rest of all of these runs for $1. Dollar bin, in the dollar bin. I'm probably gonna go back now I think about it, and maybe I don't want to do the complete full runs. They're not complete, but I just don't know if I want to pick them all up or if I go back and look back at the covers. But I'll try doing that. So be on the lookout if you're interested in the Philadelphia area for that. This Sunday, April 24th, I will be attending the first ever New Jersey One Stop Comic Con, hosted by hosted by the New Jersey. Man, I forget the name. Hosted by a great comic book shop in New Jersey. I'm embarrassed because I can't remember the name, but they're doing their first ever Comic Con in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I will be there attending. 360 Comics will be there, of course, and Brixo Comics will also be there selling. I will be attending as a guest, but I may be going to help the boys out, so I plan on being there all day. Have no idea what I'm going to be looking for. Honestly, I might do just more helping than really digging and looking for books. I don't know. Kind of want to. My first con where I'm not like I don't want to go out and spend a lot of money. I kind of just want to chill. So we'll see what happens. But King Kong is also coming up in April, so that's something to look out for. But a lot of cons are coming up. I missed last 2 Saturdays ago. I missed the Galacticon in Middletown. I was sick. Bummer, but hopefully I'll catch it next time. Yeah, guys. So this is it for the haul. I'm sorry, my voice and everything. I'm a little still off. I don't sound as well, and my words are a little bit jumbled. I just still recovering. I got hit pretty hard with a bad sinus infection. But anyway, do me a favor. Hit that like button and please subscribe. It would really help the channel, and I would really appreciate it. Also, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about the books. Let me know if you watched any of the shows when you were a kid, or if you recently watched them and you like them. I think they're some of the best things that DC, or the best things that Warner Brothers have put out for DC ever. And you know, the Batman the Animated Series is GOAT. That's GOAT animated show right there. But anyway, another great haul. Happy to add these books to the collection. Some really cool covers, and it goes to show that, yeah, you don't need to go out and buy a book that has big significance or worth a lot of money just to put a smile on your face and add some cool books to the collection. You can collect whatever you love. I highly recommend you do that. And until next time, guys, stay safe, take care of each other, and as always, we will see you on the next episode of Josh's Comics.